Yo, what's up, Cost, Pent, Casa, Chainsaw, Grungy, James, Tyler, the final boss. What's up, Brendan? How's it going, homie? Congratulations, Steven. What's up, Froggy, FF? Nathan, just type in the entirety of the second row of the keyboard. The stream will be probably 4 hours. So we may as well get to it, right? We may as well get to it. Okay. For those who may have missed yesterday, this is where we're at. We started with 185 total trainers. And now we are down to 16. On the winner side of the bracket, King Oat, Poto Man, Icelandic Lapras, Palasha, Galax, Kolton, Wireless, Anacore, and Nessa. On the loser side of the bracket, the Gengar Life, Sanjigo, Goklass, C. Leonardo, Hammad Munir, the Riev, Christian, and Out of Pocket. Is this day 2 usage? It is. Look at this day 2 usage. Shadow Drapion 88%. Azumarill 75%. There has never been a more well-timed release of Corviknight with Sand Attack to break up this core. Because my goodness, you cannot succeed in this meta competitively, it seems, without this core of Shadow Drapion and Azumarill. So having something to break it up, I'm very excited. T-minus 2 days until our new Steel plus Flying Overlord arrives. In the interim, though, oh, it looks like we're hopping straight into the match instantly. King Oat versus Poto Man. 2 Ariados players. Corv can compete neutrally with Azul. Also, what's up, Leo Geo? Welcome in. Like, Corv is winning 0s and 2s. Great lead for King Oat. Leading, oh my goodness, the alignment is so good here for King Oat. Leading the Dunsparce into the Talonflame. The Azumarill save switch answered with the Ariados. And it's tough sledding for Pato here. So Rookie D will be in 2-kilometer eggs, and you can get it via magnetic lures. So my advice to people yesterday is find like a local coffee shop or something that has a couple of Pokestops at it. And then just buy a drink there, hang out for a while, and then just chuck up a bunch of magnetic lures. Yo, what's up, Icelandic Lapras? Welcome in, trainer. It's good, Ace Vex. It is like below 0 outside. It's very, very cold. But I did a bunch of Shadow Ho-Oh raids. And now I am back inside. I honestly, yeah. It is double boosted at the very least. Like, it's still double resisted, but double boosted, this will actually do a little bit of damage. Like, lunge will actually add up just a little bit. You can bring in the spars. And you know that a Brave Bird, I mean, it's a -1 Brave Bird, but a Brave Bird still does a lot. Lets it through. We are going to see the switch into Feraligatr. And that's a very safe drill run here. And then you can just pivot out. Because mistiming the switch timer doesn't matter a lot here. And now it's a Azumarill versus the Feraligatr. But this should be, like, this should be an endgame where you think Feraligatr can sweep, but Feraligatr is not sweeping here. Feraligatr is not sweeping here. Ice Beam gonna be shielded up. Because the biggest thing is King Oat can win this game by just never shielding the Azumarill. Because how exactly are you going to get through the remaining HP here? Oh, we see a catch and a sneak. Interesting play. Poto shields it. But yeah, this is just over. Yo, what's up in Trinity? Welcome in. Because this is a nice, cheeky rollout farm down. And a drill run there. Yeah, Poto, he did what he could there, but there was just nothing to be done. Must have watched it. I love that play so much. That play is one of my favorites. So the tournament happened earlier this morning, but it was not at a very North American friendly time, so we are watching it back. All right, here we go. Now we get to take a look at the teams. Ariados, Shadow Drapion, Marowak Shadow, Dunsparce, Talonflame, and Azumarill, all on very standard movesets. And for Poto, Ariados, Talonflame, Annihilate, Ice Punch, Azumarill, Shadow Drapion, and Shadow for Alligator. Yo, thank you, Ethan. That's very kind of you, trainer. Oh, we're locked in for game number 2, folks. It is Ariados and 2 Ariados. This matchup, typically, we won't see played out very much. King Oat's backline gets absolutely shredded by Annihilate, so he will need to pivot out at some point. Yo, congratulations, Joshua, for Shundo. You love to see it. I got 2 things that could purify into Hundos. But I did 15 raids. 2 ran because it was having the glitch where they were just attacking nonstop and it was really annoying to try and hit them. But yeah, as King Oat, typically you want to play out throwing 2 lunges. And then for the 3rd one, he's just going to want to overfarm massively and save the energy, because the energy will never be less efficient than it is here. So as the Ariados that loses cap, you never want to throw the 3rd lunge on alignment. You're always wanting to overfarm and save the energy for later. Interesting, he just hard pivots, baits out the ape, which is absolutely what he had to do, because his backline is so weak to ape that this is a nice, like, I like the construction on this line. Ice Punch cap to an Aqua Tail. Ice Punch shouldn't knock out here, though. If it was a Shadow Annihilate, I might believe it, but a regular, yeah, there's just no way that ever KOs. So that's actually a misplay by Poto to throw that, unless he's just letting this go and farming down with Gator. Oh, he's letting it go and farming down with Gator, folks. I guess he could also go Ariados, but looking across the team sheet, the energy that goes further is Gator. Yup. And he hard pivots to Sparse. He hard pivots to Sparse. Alright, we do see the shield. But yeah, if Poto wanted to get value out of the ape, that would have been a misplay, but he actually made the call saying that he didn't want to get value out of it. He just wanted farm on Gator. And King Oat now down 2 shields, has 2 moves, but he basically has to 1 in the move, so if Poto wants to catch here, he can. No catch coming through from Poto. Poto not going to relinquish board control here for 50 seconds. Instead, just going to stay in and no shield, actually. Not the greatest timing, but just wanted to get the move off. Yo, what's up, Chillis? And when you're this low, getting the move off is more valuable than good timing. Ariados, but it's going to be met with 2 rock slides. But this should just be... His Ariados is healthy enough to take a move, which means that this game is over. I think the way you can win this is by instantly switching into your own Ariados. Because then they can't trailblaze you, yeah. They have to lunge. Like, the way you lose it is by staying in with the Sparse and getting trailblazed. And you see, the moment he trailblazes here, but it's just not going to help him. Like, yeah. And that's why that play was perfect. That is why that play was perfect. That play was perfect because if you let him trailblaze the Dunsparce, then a lunge is actually super threatening here. But that was great win con identification by King Oat here. That was like, I am rewinding it. But if he stays, he can potentially throw like 2, a trailblaze, and then lunge KOs King Oat's Ariados. But by switching here, he puts him in an unwinnable position. And that's why Poto's shaking his head. because she knows there's no way out after what King Oat just did. So well played by King Oat there. Very nicely done. Next up, we have Icelandic Lapras, who's in chat, versus Palasha. The Battle of Corsola. Shadow Drapion, Corsola, Shadow Annihilate, Shadow Jumpluff, Diggersby, and Azumarill. And for Palasha, Shadow Feraligatr, Corsola, Jumpluff, Shadow Alolan Marowak, Shadow Drapion, and Azumarill. So we have triple shadows on both sides. Let's take a look at the moveset. Standard Gator, standard on everything. Yo, what's up, Brian? And we have the Ice Punch on the Annihilate. That has been a big change in this event. The Annihilates that we've seen that have had success have been on Ice Punch. They've been on Ice Punch. All right, Shadow Drapion versus Shadow Drapion. Supreme neutrality here throughout. CC, too inconsistent. That's fair. Ice Punch as well also just helps ape up energy be very flexible into stuff like Jumpluff, which is very nice. But yeah, now that they know the Charge Attack Priority Tie interaction, that's useful information. The uncomfortable thing about this matchup is that the next tail does not knock out. So for Paula, she's very fine letting it go. I think of Icelandic Lapras, basically no matter what happens, looking at the team sheet as Paula, you could probably just aggro switch in Gator. I wouldn't be surprised to see that from her. There it is! But he auto switches out too! Oh, what a great play by Paula and the perfect counterplay from Icelandic Lapras. I swear I have not watched this. He calls it instantly! He calls it instantly! Oh my goodness! Wow! We have a game, ladies and gentlemen. He anticipates her play perfectly and then immediately calls the bait. Savage from Icelandic Lapras. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's devastating. That is devastating for Paula. It is toxic, yes. Oh, the bait from Icelandic Lapras gets the final shield from Paula. And Icelandic Lapras making money moves here in game number 1. Paula with the Hydro Cannon. Icelandic Lapras with the shield. Paula does have incentive to try and catch out of this. The question is, when will she predict the move is thrown? But Icelandic Lapras with the turn weight, it looked like the game actually visually updated. Are you telling me on these phones, Icelandic Lapras, you could pause turns and see the fast move? I forgot what that looks like. I forgot what that looks like. Oh my goodness. Waiting the turn again. Genuinely, on Android, that's just a thing you can't do anymore. It's very annoying. Sending in the Diggersby. This is uncomfortable, though. Because one Fire Punch, obviously not going to threaten a KO, but 2 Energy Balls comes very close to knocking out. The Diggersby should be able to hang on, but it's not by much. So we are going to see the Fire Punch fired at the Jumpluff. No shields left for either trainer. 2-eyed behind. The Energy Ball is reached. Diggersby should hang on, but it is in range of potentially getting Fairy Winded down. This is going to be very close. Energy Ball does not knock out. The Diggersby gets fainted there. And now there's just no health remaining on anything. And it looks like Paula will be able to take game number 1. And she will. So unfortunate for Icelandic Lapras, a stone cold bait call. But her Jumpluff in the zeros up energy proved to be too much to handle. That is unfortunate. So now Icelandic Lapras very much has his back against the wall, needing to win back-to-back games if he wants to stay on the winner's side of this tournament. We have lock-ins for game number 2. Diggersby into the Shadow Drapion. That's a very good lead for Icelandic Lapras. We're going to see a safe switch into Feraligatr. Nothing in back wants to deal with an up energy Feraligatr. However, you can stay in here as the Diggersby and win the 2 shield. So that is definitely an option that you can do. Diggersby, the fewer shields that are in play, the worse it performs here. But part of the reason why, as we do see the shield from Paula, the 2s is so good is because even... Oh, we see a Scorching Sands debuff! Oh my goodness. We did have a trainer who mentioned that they were going to be donating a member every time we see a Leaf Tornado debuff. This is a different kind of debuff, though. This is the Scorching Sands debuff getting applied. And that means that the Hydro, which already wouldn't have KO'd, does even less. Oh my goodness. Going for another Scorching Sands. Feraligatr gets KO'd. And now in comes a Azumarill. We now see the pivot out into the Shadow Drapion, preserving that Diggersby for later. Shadow Jumpluff can do fine enough into the Drapion that this is a very okay pivot out. But this will incentivize Paula to stay in. Paula is not going to want to switch out of this. So this actually ends up working out pretty nicely. Going to fire off multiple crunches. Because you just really don't want to give the Azumarill a ton of energy. So even though you would prefer to have it on Pluff, this is still fine. No crunch debuff. Which honestly is a bit of a surprise at this point. My ELO on my main Ethan is about 2,900. And then the ELO on the wife's account is still 3,114. Here comes the Diggersby, and Diggersby loses cap. And that is so unfortunate. We are going to see the shield as the Aqua Tail comes out. It is going to be the bait, but Diggersby is getting outpaced here. Icelandic Lapras may need to try and catch an Aqua Tail. They're chatting back and forth here. Because this will just be a strict outpace scenario. We are going to see the catch onto the Jumpluff, but this is still going to be a very tough game. The Aqua Tail not going to do much of anything here. The Jumpluff does have the pacing advantage, it's 5-4, whereas for the Drapion, it's 5-5. Just has to watch for the catch! And we see Paula try to make it to the Ice Beam, but he's going to fire off the Energy Ball and not let that happen. So Energy Ball is going to deliver the knockout, but that then means that, unfortunately, that's a lot of energy that the Jumpluff has to use. Crunch will not be enough to knock out. We know there is the Aerial Ace available. She can go for the Aqua Tail and does not. And now it just becomes a guessing game. When does he switch? He has a Fire Punch loaded. Does he switch now? He does! He does, and he gets the call right. Oh my goodness. For every Leaf Tornado debuff and not every debuff Icelandic Lapras gets? Yeah, Icelandic Lapras is operating on like 80% debuffs right now. That would be financial ruin. So that's a smart one to only pick Galax debuffs. As you can see there, the deep breath, because that's such a tough call of when does she anticipate you make the combo play. He says instantly. Paula predicted that he would do one more. So he has to stay alive in the winner's side of the tournament by getting that call correct. All right, decisive game 3. Who stays on winner's side of the bracket? It is going to be a slightly positive lead for Paula, as she's going to lead the Jumpluff into the Diggersby. Safe switch Shadow Drapion unanswered by Palasha. She will be firing off the Aerial Ace and then can potentially look to mirror here. And that's exactly what she's going to do. Get some damage, bring in her own Drapion. And let's take a look. Icelandic Lapras does have his own Jumpluff lurking in the back. Aqua Tail is going to connect. It is going to be a CMP tie if Paula decides to throw, but she does not. She is just going to let this through. Thought she would call the combo? Gotcha, that makes sense. It is very tough in that moment. This Aqua Tail will be lethal if Icelandic Lapras shields, then he can potentially force the shield back, but choosing just to let this go. And now in comes Jumpluff. Jumpluff looking to get an energy advantage. But Diggersby, if it maintains a lot of health, could potentially prove to be a bit annoying for Paolo later in the game. Crunch lands. We do not see a debuff. We do get a farm down, however. And with Feraligatr, the Feraligatr doesn't have anywhere to go against this team. Aerial Ace fired at the shiny Jumpluff. Immediate no shield from Palasha. She knows she can tank 2 Aerial Aces very comfortably. It's only when a third is reached that things will get tricky. Another Aerial Ace. Paula massively over farming. This does not knock out, and she is gonna let it go. She is putting everything on Feraligatr to try and sweep in this endgame here. Do we see a catch from Lapras? No catch. The turn wait by Palasha. This Aerial Ace won't KO either, but it will get this Jumpluff very deep into the red. Jumpluff trying to make it to another move, and does make it to another move. Palasha gonna go for a shield and an attempt at a farm down. This might force Icelandic Lapras out, and we are actually gonna see a simultaneous switch out. Palasha does get the 1 turn, but she will be able to throw a Hydro Cannon to basically nullify the fact that she did get the 1 turn. The shield from Icelandic Lapras. This is not a decided game yet. There is a move stored on that Jumpluff, and that could prove to be difficult. Palasha committing the shield. Icelandic Lapras doing a lot of chatting in this battle. Chatting. Palasha locked in. We see another Scorching Sands debuff, and he raises his fist in the air, as that is very, very clutch in this moment. I mean, Hydro Cannon would not KO either way, but now having any little bit of health in an endgame is very valuable. Switch timer not up for Palasha, which means she has no ability to save herself from the Scorching Sands. Scorching Sands picks up the KO. Down goes Feraligatr. We're going to see a bait now from the Jumpluff and a shield from the Diggersby. Honestly, there's a pretty safe win con here where even if she does get to the move, you can just switch, but she cannot get there. And Icelandic Lapras survives, making the Fire Punch, getting the reverse sweep after being down 1-0 and taking the 2-1 win. And he says in chat he expected Azu in the back. But yeah, Icelandic Lapras is going to advance. That double fist pump there. Galax Kolton versus Z Zweilous. Galax Kolton, Shadow Drapion, Corsola, Dugong, Azumarill, Superior, and Shadow Marowak. Z Zweilous with Charjabug, Bibarel, Diggersby, Corsola, Annihilate, and Talonflame. The heavy hitters from Europe are in this regional Cedo, yes. All right, here we go. Game number 1. Galax Kolton versus Z Zweilous. Both are previous one-time regional champions. And we see a pretty neutral lead overall. Shadow Drapion into Charjabug. Azumarill looks incredible in back for Galax Kolton. We will see an early crunch fired off by the Drapion and an early no shield from the Charjabug. Charjabug takes significant damage. No debuff comes through here. Yo, it's a blue, welcome in. X-Scissor, and an immediate no shield in return. Shadow Drapion can tank that pretty comfortably. There's going to be the Diggersby. Diggersby met with the Azumarill. He banks an Aqua Tail for later. And this could potentially be a very interesting end game. Annihilate, very scary in the 2 shield. It does have the ability to Rage Fist its way through a Shadow Marowak. We will see a Scorching Sands debuff on the very first try. So Icelandic Lapras, not the only one getting Scorching Sands debuffs. Getting a first Scorching Sands debuff in this matchup actually makes it very uncomfortable for the Azumarill. Azumarill able to land the Ice Beam. Azumarill, easy no shield, as we will see the Scorching Sands fired off. Galax Kolton knows this is not the scenario where these shields need to be used. No debuff the second time. Will be able to outpace here, but does not throw an alignment. And that allows Z Zweilous to make it to another Scorching Sands. And the Scorching Sands is going to be putting Azumarill deep into the red health, nearly getting KO'd. We see another debuff come through. There's a switch to Charjabug. Charjabug immediately answered with the Shadow Drapion. Z Zweilous, I honestly wouldn't be surprised to see him let this go. And he does let it go. Charjabug getting Poison Stung down, but now Annihilate can begin a rampage. In comes Annihilate, will get the counter down. And for Galax Kolton, we see there, he's like, oh no, this is not what you're hoping to see. He's just going straight Rage Fist. There's no point in baiting the Ice Punch. Everything will be shielded anyway. There is a move available for Galax Kolton on that Azumarill, and that move is going to be needed. But the unfortunate thing for Galax Kolton is the one thing you cannot shield is, of course, going to be the fast moves. These counters just add up more and more. We are going to see the shield used by the Marowak. Marowak, so much energy available, firing off the Bone Club, and Bone Club is going to be shielded. There's a counter going through here anyway, and Galax Kolton just gets farmed down. The Annihilate proving to be too much to deal with in this endgame here. And that's going to be a game 1 win for Zweilous. Zweilous ran a backline that was very soft to superior, but no superior seen from Galax Kolton. That's what Annihilate can do, folks. It's a terrifying Pokemon. Game 2, the battlers locked in and ready to go. We're going to see the Shadow Drapion into Annihilate. That's not the lead you're hoping to see. So Galax Kolton, still no superior to be seen, leaving it on the bench. And Zweilous ran a line that was very, very soft to it. We are going to see a switch and a catch onto Diggersby. And for Zweilous has brought that Bibarel in the back. Azumarill hits the field of play. Azumarill very strong into Zweilous' entire team. A Scorching Sands debuff would be catastrophic here. Scorching Sands, no debuff comes through. A bit of good luck for Galax Kolton. 70% chance, of course, that it does not get the debuff. Ice Beam into the Diggersby, not going to KO, but being able to set up a farm down here is very nice. Just going to go for a Fire Punch. Normally battles and videos are sped up, KK. These are at regular speed. But the health on this Azumarill is going to be a nuisance. Out comes Bibarel, and now the entire line is known. The issue is there's still an Annihilate lurking, and it is almost at a Rage Fist. And it's taken basically no damage. You have a full health Mon. We're going to see a pivot out into the Shadow Drapion, preserving the Azumarill, knowing that that Annihilate is going to be an issue. Choosing to let it go. Surf is going to do so much damage. There's the switch to the Annihilate, the snipe down, and this is a problem for Galax Kolton. Galax Kolton now in a very difficult position. In comes the Marowak, but he's shaking his head. He's not liking his position in this match, as now the Annihilate gets to do what it did the previous game, ramp up the damage. More and more hard-hitting counters, about to be 2 stages boosted, and Galax Kolton choosing to keep Corsola on the bench due to all those normal types on Zweilous' side. And unfortunately, Corsola is what he needed to shut down the roll of this Annihilate. Bone Club into the Annihilate, but it has shields to hide behind, so we will see the shield used. Able to outpace, but in doing so, giving a free counter to the Annihilate. Annihilate more than happy to commit the shield. Annihilate could consider under-tapping here, and that's exactly what it's going to do, because this will KO, so the Mudsap that sneaks will not register. And at this point, you're now 3 stages boosted, so you just want to keep as much health as possible. Azumarill trying to bubble down, but it cannot. And that's back-to-back Annihilate sweeps. But this right here, what we're seeing on screen, Dennis, is why people have gravitated to Annihilate. Its defensive typing is unbelievable. And when there's stuff like Drapion on every team, ZZ back-to-back Annihilate gaming. And he's going to advance with a quick 2-0 win. All right, next up, Anacore versus Nessa. Anacore, Mandibuzz, Corsola, Superior Dugong, Unova Stunfisk, and Shadow for Alligator. And for Nessa, Shadow for Alligator, Malamar, Clodsire, Ariados, Shadow Drapion, and Azumarill. Okay, we have our leads. Mandibuzz into the Shadow Drapion. You would need a third that can beat... you would need a third that could beat Wigglytuff. This is an Air Slash Mandibuzz, which means it has a very positive matchup against Shadow Drapion. Because Shadow Drapion very much relies on outpacing things, but Mandibuzz can take so many hits. And on top of that, Mandibuzz is going to do a very good job at just being an overall nuisance and continually chipping away with its fast moves. Drapion's already lost about 30 to 35% of its HP just off fast moves. The Aerial Ace lands, and now it's approaching red health. We're going to see a throw on alignment here. Trading, giving a free fast move for the ability to force the first shield of the match. We do see Unova Stunfisk in the back, and that Stunfisk has a tremendous amount of play. So much energy loaded on that Shadow Drapion, and if you're Anacore, you're very fine conceding, just letting this Mandibuzz go, because looking at the team sheet, Feraligator's energy goes everywhere. So you're very fine letting this go and just going for a Shadow Claw farm down, because Ariados gets absolutely shredded by a Gator that's at +1. So we will see Feraligator here, pivots out into his own Feraligator, and now going to be perpetually behind by 2 Shadow Claws in this matchup. Hydro Cannon is going to be no shielded. That does so much damage for Anacore. With the Shadow Claw that sneaks, can 6 Shadow Claws KO from here? Getting a farm down will be absolutely massive. Anacore looked to pivot out, was not able to. Oh, could have got the farm down, didn't trust it. Didn't trust it. That's a grave error from Anacore here. Anacore, unfortunate misplay there, and that's actually going to cost him, as if he farmed down, he just won, and now the door is back open for Nessa to try and do something. In comes the Ariados. There is an Aqua Tail loaded on the Drapion, something to keep in mind. Anacore should still be okay here, but it just makes the game overly complicated when it didn't need to be overly complicated. And now we see a pivot out into the Unova Stunfisk. Unova Stunfisk will be able to tank multiple Trailblazes here. 2 Trailblazes not going to be an issue for the very bulky Fisk. And there's basically no fast move pressure here either. Another Trailblaze is reached. This does a lot. The Fisk can survive it, but not particularly well. We will see the shield from the Stunfisk. Stunfisk, if it can make it to back-to-back moves, it will be able to KO the Ariados. Nessa tries for the catch, does not get it, and that's going to be a win for Anacore, as Anacore is at the back-to-back Mud Bombs. Mud Bomb number 1 is going to connect, and Mud Bomb number 2, a Mud Bomb would have KO, but he's guaranteeing it with the harder-hitting discharge. And that's a Game 1 win for Anacore, running the most unique team in Top Cut, and it is paying dividends so far. Yeah, Ufisk against non-Corsola teams is usually very sick. But it's just... losing neutrals to Corsola is very painful. Okay, game 2. Mandibuzz lead again. Drapion lead again. It's like we are running it back. And it's the exact same teams as last time. We got a cheeky little weak connection there right at the start. You always love to see it. Aqua Tail fired at the Mandibuzz. Again, Feraligator energy will be able to take Anacore very far here. If he's able to adjust and play cleaner in the Gator Mirror and just be able to get the farm down, yo, what's up, Hector? Good to see you. Then he should be in a very nice position. Nessa as well could potentially consider trying to soft lose this. Because playing it the way that he did, he left himself so vulnerable to Gator, and it cost him. Wait, you do see a cap tie here. Interesting. Because of that cap tie, I could see Nessa just choosing to let it go. But the uncomfortable thing is, you can't really ever Shadow Claw down, so he is going to let it go. If it doesn't knock out, I could see a hard pivot Gator. It does barely knock out, though. And now he's going to look to pivot out into the Stunfisk. Stunfisk down energy. Not going to do well here, though. Hydro Cannon does a ton of damage, and I believe you can, in the 2-shieldless Feraligatr, after landing a Hydro, successfully get a farm down. So we're going to see the shield from Anacore. Anacore could potentially look to try and burn Clock and then pivot out, because that's one nice thing about the 50-second switch timer, is after 4 total charge attacks, Clock's up. Yeah, undercharge to get... Yeah, undercharge could have definitely been nice, for sure. Oh my goodness, the Hydro barely not knocking out. That's going to force the final shield from Nessa Beethan. And then it's going to be Feraligatr versus the world here. But this is a problem because the moment that opposing Feraligatr for Anacore gets energy, it just wins. It just wins. And Anacore knows this. And yeah, I mean, you just shield and the game's over. If it's Azu, you're in trouble, but it's not Azu. It's a spider. And this thing takes absolutely infinite damage from Hydro Cannon. Approximately 8 billion damage, roughly, give or take. Shadow Hydro Cannon, way too much damage. And you still have Mandy, so when they get the move, you just switch. Yep, exactly. And you have to... Oh, we see an undercharge here, but if you undercharge, that does mean that air slashes will actually land on your Ariados, and that's just game. Run more ABC style teams. It's Cap, and Anacore takes it. That got closer. Actually, Hydro might have knocked out there. I think Gator tanks from that health range, but it would have been close. It would have been close. Yeah, Anacore takes it. Nice. Ooh, do we have a losers bracket update? We do. Sanjigo beating Gengar Life. Goklass beating Celiadardo. Hammad beating the Riev. And Christian beating Out of Pocket. So the last American hope is out of the tournament. Treated you well? That's awesome, Mailman. Yeah, that felt like a range in which Gator lives, unless it's a scuffed Gator. Ooh, now we get losers rounds. Poto versus Christian is going to be a great matchup. I cannot wait. Oh, Drapion versus Drapion. We have Poison Double Water versus ABA double Water Double Poison. Obviously, Ariados in the back looks unbelievable for Poto. Questioning the music choice. I have to play non-copyright music, so that way the VODs stay up. We do see an early shield come out. The pivot into the Ariados, and this is tough for Christian. Christian's gonna have to try and catch a lunge onto Azu. Ooh, no lunge catch. Poto trailblazed. Hold up. Yeah, that doesn't KO. It's an interesting trailblaze there. Tried to get a little cheeky and it backfired. Oh, he goes Gator. If Poto has a Tech Ariados, this is so bad. Poto does have a Tech Ariados. Oh no. Poto specifically, fun fact, if you run a high attack Ariados, you will win cap over basically every Gator, and that's what Poto has here. And that just makes Christian's play so unfortunate. He is going to undercharge, but Poto can switch out. I don't love undercharging when your opponents can switch out, because then they just swap. And you get no value out of your undercharge, and you just have to deal with them on later. Yeah, nice little Over farm from Pato. Gonna be able to pick up the KO. And there's still Azu, but this is like the worst health range for a Feraligatr to be as the Azu. Because they're gonna get approximately... He goes well over 100 there. Yeah. Yeah, that was not great from Pato. He should still be fine, because he can still make a third Hydro, but he made it unnecessarily difficult for himself. Ice Beam fired at the Shadow Drapion. You have to keep health on something, so I do like the shield here. Goes for the Aqua Tail. This does not knock out. Azumarill lives this, but living it, I mean, Christian will be able to escape with a move. Yeah, it does have the move, throws it here, but this just gives farm to Feraligatr. The Gator is low. The Gator is low for sure. Gator should still live a bubble though. Brings in the Ariados. Ariados gets the farm down. In comes the Drapion. And that's a win for Pato. That was a very technical game. A lot of moving parts. Ooh, Talon into Drapion. Hard pivot into the Feraligatr. Hard pivoting out when you have an Ariados in the back is the most insane behavior I've ever seen. That is the most insane behavior I've ever seen. You have an Ariados in the back and you're like, nah, I'm just gonna leave. Like, in a way, you're just doing a good job of hiding what you have in the back. But man, that is crazy behavior. If Christian plays his cards right here, Talon can just sweep. But the issue is, he might read it as Azu and throw away Talon. He doesn't. But yeah, I mean, you just have to fully let the Drapion go. There's two moves here, so you can never shield this. He shields it. Really? And now he just pivots back and saves the move, and this is just a loss. This is just a loss now. I mean, I think it was a loss anyway. But life got very tricky. Yeah, that not KOing is very annoying for him. He catches, but cooked. Because Feraligatr just has a move. Yep, just throws it. And Pato's clock, I believe, should be up. So he'll be able to just switch out into the Ariados. Yep, GG. Atrocious Shadow Luck. Oh no. At some point in this stream, I can show people everything that I've got. I've been gaming. Well, the good news is, Ruffian is the event on Tuesday. You can also TM away frustration. Obviously, there won't be as many grunts, but you'll be able to TM away frustration during the Steel Resolve event. Alright, Pato takes it. Alright, Palasha versus Hammad. Yo, what's up, Mark? Shadow Drapion into Azumarill. I basically just play Go. I like banking the energy. That generally makes Hammad's life very uncomfortable to bank that energy. Because if you look across the team, Drapion's energy goes everywhere that isn't the Azu. So that's very okay for Pola. We're going to see the Play Rough connect. But Hammad has to throw both his moves, which is honestly great for Pola. Rank 90 Shadow Marowak? Holy cooking. I was going to do my 4 p.m. balloon, but I think it left me. 0, 13, 15? Holy shit. Nah, that's actually crazy. Bank the move. Go Gator. And Pluff is just so fraudulent to where it can't switch in. She lets it go. Wow. That's a nice read. That's understanding what's in back. And she'll shield and just go for a bunch of energy. She thought about it, but you kind of have to shield there. Pluff, yeah, you just always bait here. You just always bait here. Even if he calls it, the damage still adds up. He does call it, so great call by him. But here's why that isn't an issue. Is Hydro still adds up. Hydro still adds up. So having a Hydro no shielded is actually better than having an Ice Beam shielded. Anacore was shitting on Pluff, as he should. As he should. Pluff is... I'm so excited for Pluff's upcoming Corviknight-related demise. Timer's not up. Crunch lands. It's Shadow on Shadow. I still think it hangs on, but not by much. It does barely hang on. I do genuinely get worried sometimes that I'm just going to be wrong about that stuff. But... Same, but... I will actually miss Serp. I won't miss Pluff. Serp is sick. Serp has a great PR, whereas Pluff does not. Shadow Pluff does in the 2s to Corviknight? No, I did not. Is it going to make me sad? If I see Pluff beating a Corviknight, I see a loss. Is it with Acro? Oh my god. What the hell? Shadow Pluff with Ace Acro can win 2s. If it successfully Ace baits once. Yeah, if it Ace baits once. And has it shielded, it can win 2s. Damn it, we're never gonna be free. Drapion versus Azu. For Shadow Drape, I have Corviknight winning all evens. It's a Gator game, folks. It's a Gator game. Shield, honestly, do you do 2 claws here and then the Hydro? Because that should put it in range for a knockout. Okay. Does 4 just to guarantee the move will KO. Because you just don't want to throw a move when it won't KO. Because look at all this energy now. Like, having that amount of residual energy just allows you to kind of take over this game. Look at that. Hydro after Hydro. So much pressure. Yes, Joshua. Shadow for Alligator is unbelievably good. There's the combo. I like this. I'm going to rewind for a sec. I know we are mid-battle. Look at the... So, based on this, overfarmed to move... Like, overfarmed to make sure the move KO'd. Hammad brings in a fresh for Alligator up a shield. This is what I would like to... I don't think there's really a phrase for this. I just call it applying pressure. Look at how much pressure she puts Hammad under in a series of 30 seconds. This man gets put into a fucking blender by just an avalanche of charge attacks. She doubles up here, intentionally not letting him, because if she throws 4, then he can cap the next. She doesn't want to let him cap the next. One Hydro, bam! He's already almost into the red health. Second Hydro. He doesn't want to lose the fact that he now has a Hydro banked, so he's forced to shield. And then the switch and the Aqua Tail, and just like that, he went from a full health Gator and 2 shields to now he's lost basically his whole Gator. In comes Pluff, but a crunch is being reached. I love that play pattern from Paula. That is brilliant stuff. Like, he knew it was just a tail, but he basically lost all functionality from his for Alligator because of how she played it. And now she can just tank 8,000 moves on Corsola because that's what Corsola does. Corsola is just the destroyer of energy, neutrally. We see a bait, but you still just don't shield this, yeah. Even like a CMP sack doesn't win the game. You just hard pivot out here into Gator? Yeah. Yep, easy game. And you just don't shield. GG! That was a sick 2-0. That was a sick 2-0. That was so well played. That was so well played. All right, it seems we're talking to a judge about some stuff. Whatever happens, it appears there was not a rematch given. I didn't see anything crazy occur. Ooh, Goklass versus Galax Kolton. Oh my goodness. Goklass is very weak to Superior. It wasn't a draw, no, because Paula still had a third Mon in the back. EVG up. They simul KO'd, but Paula still had a third Mon, and he didn't have any more Mon, so that's why she won. Yeah. It was very low, but she still had it. Jump Pluff into Superior. No! That's not what you're hoping to see of your Galax Kolton. We're going to see a Dugong save switch answered with Annihilate. Going for a Rage Fist right off the bat. And this is looking like a very tough game for Galax Kolton. Goklass with the perfect team read. We are going to see the Icy Wind applied immediately. Goklass with the immediate no shield. This is looking tough because 5 counters at neutral should KO. Denying this move, it's even 4 counters that KO. So not even a chance at the damage registration error. We see this is actually a close combat Annihilate. Gonna fire off the close combat. Galax Kolton knows he has to let it go. He will get to exit with a Leaf Tornado. Does he Leaf Tornado? Or does he just switch? He's looking to switch. He's looking to save that energy. In comes Corsola, answered with the Shadow Drapion. This is going to be a tough game. There's just such a pacing advantage. What Galax Bolton can hope for, is potentially trying to, oh, there's a debuff. Stall out a clock and maybe snipe with a Frenzy Plant. That's the only hope Galax has in this game, basically. Is just trying to stall out clocks, astonish it into frenzy range. But that debuff is so unfortunate. And Galax just lets it go, and that's kind of just game. Oh my goodness. Corsola just gets deleted. And yeah, he knows. There just isn't a way for him to dance out of this. There just isn't a way for him to dance out of it. So game 1 goes to Goklass. And that's very unfortunate. I do as well, Leo Geo. 50-second switch timer is great. Ooh, we see a pivot in strategy. Corsola, and it catches the Azumarill on the lead. Let's take a look at the back. Alignment is everything here. There's a Dugong. There's a Jumpluff. There's a Superior with a Leaf Tornado, and there is a Dunsparce. This should be a matchup where Corsola can dictate alignment, and dictating alignment is everything. No matter what gets brought in here after Galax Bolton wins the Zero Shield here, we should see Galax Bolton staying in, understanding the power of that alignment. Where are all the Dunsparce? Oh, there's one on Goklass' screen. But with the amount of Annihilate, it's a very difficult Pokemon to run. Nightshade will not be able to pick up the knockout here. Azumarill can hang on. Azumarill will be able to fire off the Play Rough. And now we'll see how confident is Galax Bolton in his Corsola's IVs. He's confident. He's letting it go. The Play Rough is going to connect. Getting Corsola low. Corsola makes the Nightshade. This might be 1 HP though. Goklass lets it go. That Azumarill may have been 1 HP, so if he shielded it, might have KO'd through the shield. In comes the Dunsparce. And Dunsparce is going to be met with Superior. Superior, honestly, I could very well see him just full sending the Frenzy, just wanting the damage. Because Serp tanks a bunch of Rock Slides anyway. Getting the damage here, I think he will view as more valuable. So he can do 4 in a Frenzy, would be my guess. And that's exactly what he's going for. That's exactly what he's going for. Danny, a great question. So the Decidueye Talent Talk Specs team, in the video, I do go through a lot of different lead matchups and how to play it out. There's also a big write-up in the Discord, because I do think that team is a very, very strong one. But yeah, kind of following the write-up on how to play those different leads, I think will be very beneficial. And it's Dugong into Jumpluff. And he shields up the first. And yeah, there just isn't a way out of this game. And yeah, they're chatting about it. But there just realistically isn't a way out here for Goklass. Because Galax doesn't even have to shield the next move. Yo, what's up, Oni? Welcome in. Because a -1 energy ball, not threatening in the slightest. What you are worried about is a potential loaded move on the Dunsparce. I don't remember if it switched out with something, but if it did, that's what you want the shield for as Galax Bolton here. And Goklass is going to let this go. And we might get to see some Leaf Tornadoes after all, folks. Nope, he's just going straight for the Frenzy. No Leaf Tornado shenanigans here. We will see the shield from Goklass. Goklass trying to play it out. Oh, we will see the Leaf Tornado. We will see the Leaf Tornado. Do we see the debuff? No debuff coming through. So it was a fake Leaf Tornado. That's fair, Danny. Honestly, what helped me is you can make flashcards on the type advantages and disadvantages, and that could be very helpful. Like, I know there's a bunch of like digital flashcard apps. and then you can kind of put them on your phone. It's genuinely very helpful. How do you join the Discord? Let me bring up a link. If you look at the Streamlabs link that's right above your last message, Danny, it's literally right there. It's literally right there. Unfortunately, Jai, I'm so sorry. I always forget which it is. Please tell me, and then I'm just gonna bash myself over the head until I remember it. Because every time I see it, I second guess myself. Seeing JY, I don't know why. It just short circuits my American brain. I just get short circuited. It's Jai. Okay, thank you. Yo, what's up, Smurfy? Welcome in. Okay, game number 3. Dugong into the Shadow Drapion. But yeah, my main, I'm actually out of sets. And my wife's account would be horrible queue times. And I do kind of want to retire that account for the season because that account got to number 13 global in 270 battles. And I feel like that's a good spot to just retire the account at for the season. Like, casual 73% win rate. The write-up, I think it's in general chat, and it's under pins. Yeah, I believe it's in general chat. And then you just go to pins. Yeah, it is in general chat. Master League with her account, there would not be Master League queues with that account. And she... Okay, now we see the pivot into the Drapion, answered with the Annihilate. But yeah, there's a couple pins and it details how I like to play out a lot of different leads. Gets the debuff, which is nice. This is a Rage Fist, and now he's checking the team sheet to see if it's Ice Punch. Because he knows it's just a Rage Fist, so he can let it go. Yeah, Corsola just sweeps here, that's correct. Drapion still has a move, but it'll just be a Corsola sweep. If his clock's up, he'd love to swap, but his clock isn't up. Ooh, one Astonish should knock out, though. So barring one turn bring-in / damage registration error, he doesn't get the move. Yeah, and the Corsola sweep is on. So benching the Superior in game number 3 pays off. And if there's a debuff, you can just switch out to undo it. And there's the switch out and the Icy Wind. And this game is so over. Yo, what's up, Mr. The Gengar Life? How's it going, trainer? Leaf Tornado Man never punished. Leaf Tornado Man has plot armor. He has plot armor. And we very much like Leaf Tornado Man. I don't know if you know this, Tom, but Leaf Tornado Man's YouTube content is what taught me the game of Go Battle League. I would not be here without Leaf Tornado Man. Yo, we got Cookshock in the house. Welcome in, trainer. Good to see you. Hope you are doing well. All they have to do is just make Crunch more expensive. If they make Crunch more expensive, it fixes our Drapion problem, and it fixes our Zygarde problem. Perfect. Perfect. I think, honestly, I think it's slightly worse, but I think it could actually be interesting with Leaf Tornado. I think it could be interesting with Leaf Tornado specifically, because Leaf Tornado would actually do legit damage. I think with Aerial Ace, it's slightly worse, but I think with Leaf Tornado, it could actually be interesting, because Leaf Tornado kind of undoes the like bulk deficit that you get from being a Shadow. I haven't tested it with Leaf Tornado. I tried to test it with the more meta moveset, but I will be trying it again. I don't know if I'll make a video on it, but I'll be trying it again with Leaf Tornado. All right, we have Nessa Beathan, and who's Nessa Beathan against? Sanjigo. All right, another Shadow Annihilate. Yo, Jai just hit Legend. Congratulations, trainer. Were you using your signature pancake? All right, Nessa Beathan versus Sanjigo. Drapion versus Drapion. I love when the Scorpions fight. I love when the Scorpions fight. It's my favorite. But yeah, if you just turn Crunch to 665 from where those people have Corsola XL, well, Kokshak, you know what? They are the fittest trainers of them all. Ooh, nice catch, nice catch. Catching onto the Azu. Banking so much energy and then going Corsola is really nice from Sanjigo. That puts Nessa in a really tough spot. That puts Nessa in a really tough spot. I am slowly walking a Corsola. I will do a live reveal of how many Corsola XLs I have right now. All right, live Corsola XL reveal. I have 61 XLs. I've been walking it like a madman. I genuinely don't know. I just assume. Do I have a good Corsola? No, I don't. How is this not built? I don't have a good IV Corsola, man. I have a really shit Corsola built that is 13, 11, 12. That didn't use basically any XLs, and then I don't have a good Corsola. I don't have a good Corsola. Nah. I'm walking it the old-fashioned way, with my 2 legs and with any drift that I can get. I don't really get drift unless I'm downtown, and if I'm downtown, I'm already out playing anyway. But downtown, with all the brick skyscrapers, you get hella drift. Oh, he's already in hydro range. I did clearance, yes, and then I spent it all on a regular Corsola. So I have a fully maxed regular Corsola. And then they released the Galar one, and I was like, fuck. There is a ton of energy. I think it was at least 7 stings on the... Oh, it lived! But he catches. Catches. Yeah, he has a ton of energy on this. Does he call it? No. Shields up. Who's closer? It's a cap tie. Dang. Return Diggersby has higher upside than a regular Diggersby, but it's a lot more bait dependent. Because either your pacing is shit if you run Sans return, or if your Fire Punch return, you become a sim hero. Agreed, Kokshak, yeah. Not being able to have the best mon in the meta is pretty unfortunate. How good is Corviknight? Corviknight's sick. Corviknight's sick. Putting out your other team just made the Abominable one better. That's fair. Because it does... Like, having a Fisk in the back is, like, the only thing that can actually answer a Talonflame safe switch in this meta. Like, even Kingdra is pretty fraudulent there, because Kingdra's always going down a shield. Corvi loses 2 to Drape. When I was simming it, it didn't look like it lost 2s. Is it like a scuffed IV Corvi loses 2s to Drape? Because when I was simming it, I wasn't seeing a 2s loss. Unless you're running like a scuffed Corviknight. Oh, HP weight Shadow Drape can win 2s? Gotcha. Thank you. There is some interesting... there is some interesting sand attack breakpoints. I haven't done full research on it, but there are some interesting sand attack breakpoints. But the question is like, is it worth the HP you're gonna sacrifice? Azumarill, and then yeah, you just stay, and then you just put Course on it. I'm leaning towards you want multiple Corviknights, but I would have to do more research on that. Cause I did like a first look on stream yesterday, but I always sim against the Zaragoza rank 1s, cause that's what I assume everyone has. There's a Diggersby Breakpoint. There's a trying to remember. There was an Ace/Slash Breakpoint. There were some other interesting ones. My ass is just gonna be sitting at a magnetic lure for hours on end. There's a restaurant downtown that has 3 stops you can reach from it, and I'm just gonna sit there all day and eat food. Just vibe. Yeah, like Corv's charge moves suck, which helps because giving it Sand Attack is an insane decision. Yeah. Giving a Sand Attack when it's a Steel Flyer is crazy behavior. It's crazy behavior. Ooh, nice little cheeky combo here. This will come close to KOing. Diggersby might hang on. I'm guessing no, and it dies. Okay. Yeah, this Play Rough, I don't think we'll put it in Hydro range. Ho-Oh Day, it was pretty good. Yeah, because you just double up and this just isn't Hydro range. Not even a little bit. Oh, he didn't even have it. For some reason, I thought he had it. But yeah, even if he had Hydro, that shit is not KOing. Sanjigo popping off. All right, Kingo versus Icelandic Lapras. It says losers round 2. This is definitely winners round 2. Graphics Man apparently took the day off. Forgot the TM Sacred Fire. RIP. That's painful. Oh, it's past 5. Can I not TM it anymore? Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. Oops, I made a mistake. I'm cooked. Oh, you can until 10 p.m. local? Alright, well, I'm gonna purify the hell out of one of these Ho-Ohs. Which Ho-Oh is the purified hundo? This one. It's 20,000 dust? What the hell? 20,000 dust is crazy. Alright, well, I'm TMing a Ho-Oh, and then we're getting return off this. Alright, Brave Bird. Fire Blast. Solar Beam. Brave Bird. Oh my god. Solar Beam. No! I'm getting cooked! I'm getting cooked! My whole TM stack is I went from 14 to 6 TMs. I got it. I got it. I spent 9 TMs, but I got Sacred Fire. I got 9 TMs, but I got Sacred Fire. I only have 5 left now. Fuck me. Oh my god. Alright, well, I have a hundo Ho-Oh for the first time ever. Any Ho-Oh you had, Harrison. I always have a shitload of dust. Dust is never my problem. That would be nice, a Coke Shock. That would be very nice. All right. Was not paying attention to this battle because I was fighting a losing war with a stupid charge TM system. It appears Diggersby is absolutely cooking a Drapion right now. That Lapras guy got thrashed. Uh-oh. Yeah, people like anyone who has like a shitload of TMs, they just don't be battling. They just are not battling. That's the only explanation. You're just not battling. Not even a little bit. You don't build new mons. 1 TM for Sacred Fire? Alright. May as well buy a lotto ticket while you're at it. I'm always around 5 mil dust. Dust is never an issue. But TMs is so frustrating. Like, I use 9 to get Sacred Fire on 1 Ho-Oh. That's atrocious. That's atrocious. Transfer charge hit before the summer. Right now I have 6. Yo! I'll be honest, Coke Shack. You just mogged the fuck out of me because I have 5 charge TMs right now. Absolutely shit on me. What the hell? If you already have a regular Ho-Oh build, Smurfy, sure. And also, can we talk about the fact that Shadow Ho-Oh raids gave no TMs as rewards? Why would you program that? Why would you program that? I did play Ho-Oh raid day. The Shadow Legendary raids don't give any kind of TM. It's super stupid. It's incredibly stupid. Why would you program it like that? That's crazy. Alright. I love the Drapion mirror where one trainer catches onto a Azumarill. It's my favorite. Thoughts on Dragapult? It's a Pokemon. Like, I just don't understand where anyone gets charge TMs from. Like, the only way to get them is like 3-star raids. And very rarely from GBL. And very rarely from GBL. Like, I just don't understand for the life of me how people have this many. Where are you getting them from? Are you robbing children? Routes only give fast TMs. They don't give charge TMs. Like, I did routes, and then all I got was fast TMs. And I was like, this sucks. Rocket event field research. I really tried. All I could find for that was research for fast TMs. Showcases? Oh, God. Big grind those weeks. I guess I should have grinded it harder. I was grinding the actual shadows instead of the research stops. 5-star raids, you can get them, but it's a chance. Mega raids and 3 stars are where it's guaranteed from. I did do like 15 raids on Mega Galade Day, but I burned through that TMing 1 mon. Expectations for Corviknight? It's going to be good. They have me out here doing Dapper Dragonite raids for TMs. That's how down bad I am. That's how down bad I am for charge TMs. I hate costume mons, with like 2 exceptions. I think they're stupid. And I'm out here doing Dapper Dragonite raids for the guaranteed 1 charge TM. That's how thirsty I am for charge TMs right now. Like, what the fuck? There are not Twitch drops for this, no. Twitch drops are only for ICs and Worlds. Yo, a Scorching Sands debuff. That means, yeah. If I could ever just get a massive stockpile of TMs, I would cherish it. But I just can never get a stockpile of TMs. I need an event where they just give you like 100 TMs. Gets the Fire Punch. Fire Punch, this will be, it surely doesn't knock out. Even though it does extra damage this season, there's no way it knocks out, yeah. A lot of teams are weak to Dunsparce. Like, Dunsparce Ape Core is actually kind of sick. Alright, Icelandic Lapras, evening it up. With the amount of, like, fast move changes they did this season, even my fast TM stack is lower than it normally is. I normally throw away fast TMs, and now I'm sitting around 50. Alright, Drapion into Azu for the 1000th time. Ooh, there's an Ariados back there. There's an Ariados back there. Honestly, Ariados on Azu isn't bad as long as you catch an Ice Beam onto Azu or just catch something onto Azu. The Crunch debuff! It keeps happening! It keeps happening! Oh my goodness. This is actually crazy work. Oh, catches the lunge on Corsola. That's very nice. Because Drapion energy just goes so far. $9,400 Pokecoins to get 20 fast and charge TMs plus 100 raid passes. Damn. That's such terrible value. When they also have a box for 5,400 for 100 raid passes. I guess people like Diggersby for the sting resist. And it's a harder Corsola wall. Yeah, this matchup is so painful as Ariados. Snipe. Yep. Nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, this is just over. I was fully expecting to see another Crunch debuff there. Hello, Talonflame. Alright, so Icelandic Lapras is going to advance to Winners Finals, guaranteeing him a top 3 finish at worst in Birmingham. Nicely done. Let's go. He's fist pumping. There's still a Pokemon alive. There's still a Pokemon alive! No way! He forgot there was a Mon alive. Thank goodness it was such a dominating position that it didn't matter, but holy shit. Oh, that is so funny. That is so funny. Alright, Z's Wireless versus Anacore. We've seen both these teams before. Yo, we're making good time today. We're already halfway through this regional. I'm hoping Euphis makes it far. Diggersby into Dugong. That's a great lead for Anacore. Oh my god, the RPS is going to RPS. Yeah, because you just debuff and go SERP. Oh boy. Yeah. This is miserable. This is miserable. Genuinely, Kokshiak, it pains me to say this because I don't like giving this company money. I would probably do that just to have some TM so I can TM some stuff. It pains me. Like, the only reason I played the raid day was because Doms was kind enough to gift me the ticket. Does he double shield for swap here? He is going to double shield for swap. Interesting. No, he's not going to double shield for swap. Hello? That is a play that can happen in a game. And then you just do one at a swap here. Oh, yes! I love that play from Anacore. I love that play from Anacore there. Ho-Oh is not good in Ultra. If you're going to build it for Masters. You have to have them selected as your current buddy to get the boost. Yes, Floating Waffle. Regular Marowak, nah. It has to be Shadow. But you can get the Shadow from Cliff. Right now. I think he's guessing Gator. That makes sense. And he's doing his best to dance. He's doing his best to dance. Yep, there's the Dugong. I'm not a huge fan of giving Diggersby this much of an advantage. The desync and timers is going to be annoying here. Yeah, this is actually annoying. Yeah, Shadow Drapion is better, Andy, yes. We do see a debuff. K-Wack, the big thing is having one. Return Diggersby has higher upside, but it's less consistent, Emin. Nice farm here. The timing of the fast forward made it look like Lapras rejected the handshake. Yo, that's funny. Your little brother transferred your level 50 Zygarde to Pokemon Home? Oh my god. If that's true, yikes. Can you even transfer Zygarde to Home? I know there's some mons you can and can't transfer. Dude, did ZZ play his way out of this? And he gets the catch here. If ZZ played his way out of this, then this is actually wicked. He played his way out. Oh my god. Nah. I need to actually watch that back. I need to actually watch that back. I need to watch that shit back. I was not giving this game the attention that it deserved. I was not giving this game the attention that it deserved. Nah, that's actually one of the greatest games ever played. So he stays into debuff, but this desyncs the timer. This desyncs the timer. So he throws. So basically, anytime a switch happens, it's more or less 4 charge moves to the move. So 3 moves have been thrown. And so on this next one, the 4th will be thrown. So ZZ knows his clock will be up. So he thinks about it. And then he shields and then switches. And because Anacore is still stuck in here, this forces Anacore to throw. That game is unbelievable. But again, this desyncs the timer. Like, his timer is already a quarter up. Just sensational stuff. Again, just doing what he can to try and stall timer here. Tanking Mud Bombs because he knows Mud Bomb isn't particularly threatening. And there's clock up. Anacore's stuck. Anacore's forced to throw his energy inefficiently. So ZZ just keeps dancing. And then Anacore could switch here, but he stays in, further desyncing the timer. He gets a catch. Yo, congrats, Acevex. That's awesome. So in rebanking, yeah, he stays in, and now the timers are even more desynced. He gets outpaced here. A Sans debuff applies. Yeah, staying in there and further letting him desync the timer was a brutal misplay. Yeah, because he just shields, clocks up, surfs up Dugong, let's go. X's are shielded, clock up, throws, but ZZ's fine with this because the energy that he rebanked is going out of the Diggersby. So he brings in the Diggersby here right away, knowing that a Mud Bomb doesn't threaten anything here. God, what an unbelievably well-played game. That's truly sensational stuff. He goes for a Sans to guarantee a knockout because Ufisk is very bulky. The catch and sneak, knowing that he tanks a move, just so severely outplayed. Anacore actually undercharges there. Yeah, Fire might have KO'd there, but he just wanted to guarantee it. Yeah, what an unbelievably well-played game by ZZ there. Yeah, like, with these triple hard counter games, if you basically, the goal is you try and dance enough to make your opponent make a mistake. Because even with all the dancing, if Anacore doesn't make a mistake, Anacore wins. But Anacore made mistakes, and ZZ was able to capitalize. I actually wasn't sure what to post on my second channel. I think I'm actually just going to do a video titled something like The Art of the Impossible. How to defeat triple hard counter teams. Or like how to destroy hard counter teams. And then have this game and then grab some other games that are just like where it's an extreme amount of dancing. Honestly, I just want to teach people how to do it. Okay, this looks thoroughly miserable. Corsola pivot. Why are we throwing energy on the Corsola? No! Why are we throwing energy on the Corsola? No, don't do that. This does 2 damage. This does 2 damage, man. Why Why is that move thrown? I hate that move thrown. I hate it. I hate it so much. With my whole heart. I hate throwing that move. Does Gator win 2s? Yes, it does. There's no reason to throw that move. Yeah, he's just double shielding and then going Charger. Okay, night shading. He just lets it go. He basically does news videos now, Spiral. He doesn't really battle anymore. Why would you give up swap? Why would you give up swap? Like, that was such a straightforward game. That was such a straightforward game. There's a Google form in the description of every video, Ethan. For this week, I'm full, so I'm not taking any more Color Cup submissions. But I'll be taking submissions for the Open 3 leagues, which will be next week. Yeah. But as Gator, you're not losing 2s. He switches, but I mean, it's just a fire punch. Yeah, like everyone does make mistakes. It just hurts because I want Ufis to do well. I want Ufis to do well so badly. And unfortunately, Ufis is getting sent to losers. But that was a tough set where he had win cons in basically both games. But unfortunately, he made misplays, and ZZ is a very good player, and good players punish misplays. Which, by the way, chat, I don't know if y'all know this, because it was a couple years back, but Kokshak, who is in chat, is himself a regional champion, and he is the only person ever to win a regional championship with Victini. Brought Victini and just absolutely smoked people. Was a very fun regional to watch. Alright, so we have Sanjigo, Galax, Kolton, Palasha, Poto Man, Kingoat, and Anacore and losers. Oh, what'd I do? I clearly went too far. Okay, this is what we just watched. Okay, we're back. We're back! We're back! We're back! Okay, we're back. Alright, Palasha versus Poto. This matchup, I'm excited for. They're both very good. Anytime regional champions square off and they're people who, like, we know we're in for a fun fight. Alright. Shiny Annihilate XXL into the Shadow Marowak. Yo, Mud Slaps are critting this thing. What are the IVs on that ape? No. Look at how much damage it's taking from Mud Slap, man. Look at how much damage it's taking from Mud Slap. What are those ape IVs? No way. That thing is getting cooked. You see a Drapion pivot. Ooh. Gator's gonna be real annoying for Paula. Okay. You're going to EUIC? Sounds good, Kokshak. Sounds good. Nah, that thing was taking a critical hit from each butt slap. Ooh, that last bubble not KOing's a little annoying for Poto. That's worse for him. Because now there's the fast move farm down con, which is so real. Yeah, that's way worse for him that he caught that move there. That's so much worse for him. Now Paula just wins. Paula just wins. Yeah. GG, she takes it. Nice shields you have there, Mr. Poto. Unfortunately, he will not get to use his shields in this game. But knowing she has a Marowak that's still the health that it is, you just can't afford, like, you just have to let the Azu go. Like, it's unfortunate because you try and make the read. Like, he was very clearly reading that Azu energy was more valuable. But unfortunately, Azu energy was not more valuable. I think Ice Punch offers nice flexibility. Like, granted, yeah, it allows you to have more play in your bad matchups. Like, you kind of have more of a get out of jail free card if you get stuck against Jump Fluff or something annoying. So I get the idea. Poto was reading that Azu energy would be good, maybe expecting Pluff, but it wasn't Pluff. So I see the idea. It was just a misidentification. All right, very good lead for Paula. Drapion into Ariados here with an Azu in the back. There's a couple ways you can play it as the Ariados. They're always going to Aqua Tail on 4 because Ariados wins the cap tie and you want to apply damage first before the lunges. So as the Ariados player, it's honestly, if you want to, you can catch out of it onto the Azu. Because if you stay, it's just a losing lead. It's just a losing lead. How do I learn to count? There are some very good websites like Pokemoves.com that are very helpful in terms of showing you what the counts are. And then from there, it's just applying it one Metamon at a time. That's a really good, interesting. Ooh, undercharge here? Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Get an energy advantage in exchange for taking almost no damage. I would very much disagree with that, Exhibit. We are to the point in the meta where people want Rage Fist nerfed because Annihilate is so good. They don't give them to us. They are our own ruffian. Annihilate is already incredibly powerful with counter. Or Pekko should be nerfed? No. It already doesn't see any pit play. Even if you shield to get rid of this, Corsola Azu 0 should just... I mean, it's close, but the Gator's just too low here. You can, however, do... Because I think you live the Astonish. You can do like 2 claws and then a switch. Oh, no. Actually doesn't do that. Just blind switches out. Like Great League Annihilate, like there's a reason why no one's using Primeape anymore in Great League. Annihilate's defensive typing is unbelievably good. And they give it, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised to see Rage Fist tuned to 40 instead of 35. That, to me, would make too much sense. Alright, player off. Gator. GG. Poto takes it. Both Mudshot and Counter got nerfed. Yeah, they really tried to make Poliwrath a thing, and now they're just... Every fast move it has, except Bubble, got hit. Ooh, Shadow Marowak. This is a good lead for Paola here. Into the Ariados. Because you're just never shielding the first, because Ariados can never farm down, so it doesn't matter what the first move is, you just don't shield it. Goes for the Rock Slide. Rock Slide is what you have to do to guarantee the zeros win. Little water fast moves. Yeah, it's kind of just Bubble, and Water Shuriken has shit distribution. Interesting play pattern here. Yo, they are just not getting one turn bring-in. This is crazy. Paola did win a regional, yes. I think it was... I want to say it was like Stockholm one year. Ooh, good catch by Poto. She tried to wait a turn there. Let me rewind that to see... there are actually quite a few at this regional, Joshua. This is debuffed, though. And debuffed non-shadow, yeah, doesn't do much. In comes Feraligatr. Feraligator's gonna have to put on a clinic. Oh, she has multiple wins? Gotcha. I didn't remember that, but that's awesome. Stockholm and Torino. Oh, the Torino special event. Oh, yeah, that was the one where she and Andres were 1-2, I think. Yeah, this Gator energy is about to absolutely fry Poto. Gator energy too good. And as Poto, if you shield, you lose, and if you don't shield, you lose. No shield, and now she just claws down. GG Trainer. She knows, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, if he shields, then she just switches Pluff and wins, so there was no way for him to win at that point. Yo, Galax Kolton, we're back. If we're being honest, a team where Superior has nice play. Probably Air Slash exhibit. Okay. We went a little too far. Okay, they locked in quickly. Jump Pluff into Dugong. Devastating lead. Galax is really liking the Corsola Drapion Dugong team. In comes Drapion. Going to shield, presumably Icy, and then go his own Drapion. Yeah. Oh, calling that is kind of nutty. But I guess staying in here is also fine. Serp or jump? I like Superior more just because I tend to prefer to have the harder hitting grass damage. Sanjigo doesn't get the move. Can go Annihilate, but Galax will just stay. It's a fine line between it's a Shadow Annihilate, but by debuffing, you should make another move. Without the debuff, I think the counter down happens, but with the debuff, I believe Dugong should live on 1 here. And does. A bit more than 1, but does survive it. And that's so nice. Because the whole goal of Annihilate is you want to farm something down and have energy to make up for your shit pacing. But now its energy is debuffed, so you just go Corsola, and he's forced to throw a -2 Rage Fist. I personally wouldn't build a Hundo Terra. I would try and build a more optimized one. Yeah, like, Jump is probably better, but I like playing Serp more. Yeah, Serp is a real grass type. Like if you want a grass type on your team, you run Serp. If you want a flyer, you run Jump. Jump is not a grass type. It loses to all the waters. Yo, what's up, Jags? Sending in the Annihilate, just to force energy. But there's still Corsola. Hello, Corsola. Gets the tail. Tail doesn't quite knock out here, but one Astonish after should do the trick. Oh yeah. If you have the ability to build a higher rank one, I would build a higher rank one. Corsola into Corsola. No Leaf Tornado Man again. Oh man, Dugong and back is disgusting. Galax winning the cap tie. We might not see a single Leaf Tornado debuff. Oh, GG. Game over. Yep, we're done here, folks. This is a 2-0. The alignment too polarizing in the back. PokeGenie is a very helpful website for that kind of stuff, Thomas. Well, the PokeGenie app, that is. Yeah, throws before. A very shit Corsola can cap tie Dugong. I know, because mine cap ties Dugong. But good Corsolas will lose that cap tie. Yo, what's up, George? How's it going? Decent rank Shadow Shiny. Yo, you're living. You're living. Corsola plus Corviknight. Mandibuzz. I do think that Mandibuzz, Moltres, those kind of Mons are more interesting in a Corv meta because Corv is obviously the flyer with Sand Attack that loses to other flyers. Similar to how Gliscor, one of the best neutral checks to Gliscor was Mandibuzz. When Gliscor, because Gliscor just can't really do anything there. Galax just has to lock in and not let a catch happen. Didn't let a catch happen. Banked the move. Farm down. GG. Gem time. It might do more damage with a fast move, but you can't take the hits. I do miss Gligar as well. I mean, on like 99% of Mons, Coke Shock, I would say no. But Steel Flying is such like, it has like double-digit resistances. And the only two types that hit it for super effective, Electric and Fire, Sand Attack hits for super effective. So in most neutral matchups, the typing doesn't matter. But, yo, FF with the gifted membership, gifted to Mr. Kevin Shaughnessy. Appreciate that. And also, I should probably, I think, just put a thing in chat. Because obviously, I'm on a different thing. But we're at... I will just pin that. We are in the end game now towards our pirate-themed stream. But much appreciated. And gifting to a homie, Mr. Kevin. All right. We got Paula versus Anacore. Also, it is below 0 here, so I'm wearing my warmest sweater. It was freezing doing Ho-Oh raids. All right. Stunfisk, Corsola, terrible lead for Anacore. This is the matchup that I hated running Ufisk. Granted, it was just a practice tournament, but I was against Elam, and I ended up with Ufisk on a Corsola, and it was terrible. Like, I was able to fight back against Elam, and his team as a whole was very soft to Drapion, and so I was able to leverage Drapion to win the games where it wasn't on Corsola, but holy shit. Doesn't look warm at all. It is very cozy. It's very cozy. But he just ran... Oh! Hold on! That's what I was talking about! Paula's Corsola is dog shit. Look at that. Look at that. Right there. Captai versus Dugong. Corsola won it. That's how you know she's a bad Corsola. I literally just mentioned that like 3 minutes ago, and now it comes up. Yeah. That is... Yeah. That is how you know that's a bad Corsola. That's a really shit Corsola. Is if it wins Cap over Dugong. It's best buddy too. Oh no. Corsola to Dugong, by the way, as to how bad it is. Corsola to Dugong. Normally, Dugong's favored by 3.3. So it's a giga shit Corsola. And to be fair, people are running what they have. I don't fault her for running a bad Corsola. I also do not have a good Corsola. Granted, I'm not a competitor, but... 15, 1 shiny, 1 pure pet hundo. Nice. That's pretty much what I did. I did the 15 raids thanks to the ticket. And got 2 purified hundos and 1 shiny. Dang, that's brutal, Goosey. Ice Beam rocks the Mandibuzz. And now in comes Drapion. But yeah, that is... By bad Corsola, I mean close to a hundo Corsola. Like my 13, 11, 12 Corsola Captai's Dugongs. Hey, well, at the very least, that you'll have the XLs to build one, so you can just trade for them at this point. Holy shit, Schmeedy. 3 15-15 Corsola? That's actually insane. People run Shadow Diggersby? It's possible. I think the most annoying thing is trying to get a good one. Like, even if you think it's good, trying to get a good one is annoying. There is Coke Shack. Yes, I actually posted one today, testing it out. Because I got very lucky. I did a lot of rocket grunts, and I got the 0-14-12. It's the rank 14 best buddy. So I have it powered up to 1481 at 49.5, and then I'm working on best buddying it. But yeah, I did actually post it this morning. But I had a bunch of awful Diggersby, and then I got that one. And I was like, oh, well, I should just try that out. So it's not like it'll still need the 1 level from best buddying to get it to 50.5, but hello, stream? Stream was struggling there for a little bit, but we're back. Happens to be 47 score of people if we got one below 800, rank 800. That is, oh, that's so unfortunate. I actually have a decent amount of best buddies. It's buddy 5. I have 38 best buddies. Have you already gotten so many? I went to the downtown area and I drove around for like 5 hours hunting them. And if it wasn't the normal grunt, I left it alone. Got one that you wanted? Nice, that's awesome. But yeah, obviously it's practice battles because Open Great League isn't available. But yeah, I feel like it does a decent job of explaining the benefits and the negative sides of the Shadow Diggersby. Like, there was a situation where I was Icy Wind debuffed by a Driftblim. They brought in a Drapion, and a Sands plus Fire Punch, even at -1, still knocked them out before they got a move, which was really, really nice. Yeah, Air Slash Mandy can actually just lose this straight up. I don't believe so, Acefax. If there is one, I don't think a legit player could reach it. Granted, I am the biggest casual ever when it comes to rocket grunts. If I leak my rocket grunt number, I'm gonna get laughed at. Brother, what happened to the stream? It is just playing like shit. It's not my internet because my actual stream's playing fine. 5K? Oh, that's too many. That's too many. I have 4,149 rocket grunts done. Ooh, Simul for alligator swap, but Paula got 1 turn. I'm in a similar boat where I really only do rocket grunts during events. It just doesn't feel worth it to do the rocket grunts outside of it. I did max. I cannot comment on stream more than that, but I have witnessed that event. Yes. I have witnessed that event. Whenever I have extra charge TMs. Oh, that's fair, Coke Shack. That's fair. I go outside if there's a boosted dust event, or if I need the XLs for something. Like the Psychic Spectacular event, I play to get Malamar XLs. But if there's nothing PvP related or dust related in an event, oh, the Simul swap, then I do not play it. And that's why my catch numbers are also very low. Sharklos, if you want to look it up, you will be able to. I won't discuss it here, but just know that the poor interviewer handled it like a champion. Like, oh, you do 500 XL? Oh, no. It was yesterday, and it was not on the Go stream. Oh, clock just not up. I don't know enough about the... Oh, the snipe. Yo, welcome in, Kevin. I'm wearing your favorite sweater. Just for you. It is actively just below 0. It's supposed to get to like -20 overnight, which is terrible. Ooh. Shadow Gator, Shadow Drapion. Eufisk in the back. I do live in the US. That's as specific as I will get. But I do live in the United States. No bait here from Pola. Anacore looks like he's thinking of calling it. Decides against it. Shields to crunch. She goes for the extra. Yeah, I genuinely like, I'm not prohibited from talking about it, but I don't know enough about what was referenced to be able to make any intelligent conversation about it. When it comes to course, oh, for Diggersby, if it's a regular Diggersby, you do typically want to try and aim for as bulky as possible. Thought I was a UK dude. Do I sound British? I definitely don't sound British. Brings in the Corsola, interesting. If it gets close to 1500, then you probably could. I won't be casting Worlds, that much I know. They have other casters they like more. I do know I will be casting at some point before the end of the season, but I'm not allowed to say what. Like, they haven't internally announced the Worlds casters yet, but they haven't picked me for an IC, and if you're not picked for an IC, you're not picked for Worlds. It's not even really drama, it's just that I'm not part of the main cast. He's the surprise caster at UIC. No, I am not. I will not be there. I will not be there. Wait, he mud bombed? I think he was expecting the switch in. Yeah. He must have been expecting the switch in. Yeah. He tried to cover for the snipe, but she didn't go for it. There's a lot of energy on this Gator. Oh, wow. Anacore survives. Anacore survives. I don't think we'll see a return as Ionic, no. He like played the game and enjoyed success. Like there's a couple factors as to why I don't think he will come back. First of all, when he was in his heyday, it was when the overall like knowledge and understanding of the game was a lot lower. So it was a lot easier to run fun mons and still have results. He was able to hit legend, was very happy about it, whatnot. But now with the fast move denial fix and with the game increasingly getting more optimized, we understand more of the game, so we can play more optimized. And for someone whose primary focus is being like a stay-at-home dad, he never took the time to learn move timing because his main thing is he's a stay-at-home dad and has a lot of little kids. So for him, it's just not, he doesn't either want to or have the time to put in to learn that stuff. So it progressively, I imagine, got more frustrating when he suddenly wasn't able to hit legend because now you needed to learn all this extra shit and he just wanted to like fuck around and have fun while not putting in a lot of time because he obviously, his focus is his several children. So I don't think he will come back. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm mistaken, but the vibe I got is he seemed done. Like, I will never fault someone for having their top priority be in their family. You will never hear a negative word from me about that. How do IVs affect play? At a high level, they can affect play quite a bit. When it comes to Go Battle League, you can run trash mons and still have great success. And I am living proof of that because, and this is my one brag. Hold on. This is my one brag. Great question, Ben. So this copyright-free music is actually an art project by Ninja, aka the Fortnite guy's brother. The Fortnite guy's brother. It's called Bearded Beats. I know they're gonna try and like refactor a bunch of the code to fix stuff before Worlds 2025, Coke Shack. At least that's what they said. But it's still, yeah, just having it fixed would be huge. But yeah, for Go Battle League, you don't need good IVs to compete. Not even a little bit. And I will demonstrate that fact now. Alright, let me pull this up. This is my wife's account. I'm pulling this up because obviously we were in New York for Go Fest. So I can adjust this so that way the locations are hidden because I don't want to accidentally dox myself. So the team that I used on her account to hit number 13 in a world, that's true, Coke Shack, but I think having a working game helps a lot. The team that I used on this account to hit number 13 in the world has these IVs. All right, Decidui was traded from my account to hers. It's a 6-5-10. Is that magically good IVs? No. It's literally because I traded it to her. The Talonflame. Kind of okay, but 1489 is not great. And then the Toxapex is not even fully powered up. It's missing 4 power-ups due to lack of candy. The Toxapex is a good IV, but it's underpowered. What level does she have? She is, I think, she's level 44, but she doesn't like doing shadows, so there's no shadows on the account, and she just plays to like very casually to catch shinies. So most things, if I want to build it to play on her account, is I need to like trade it. I needed to like trade it from my account to hers. But yeah, that account, by the way, that account, these are this season's stats on it. 198 wins out of 270 battles, a 73% win rate, and that elo right there was 13th in the world in only 270 battles. So that's the biggest example of IVs don't matter in Go Battle League. They don't. They just don't. In competitive stuff, they do. Yes, very much so. But for like Open Great League, with a few exceptions. Azu, they matter. Corsola, they matter. The bulky XL stuff, you want to be bulky. Outside of that, you can have a trash-ass for Alligator Shadow, and it'll still put in fat work for you. So when it comes to like the bulky XL stuff, you want good IVs. Like Azu, you want as close to rank 1 as possible. Corsola, as close to rank 1 as possible. The other shit, it don't matter. Run the best that you have and just work to get better. Because your play is what's going to define it. Your play is what's going to define it. All right. That's my yap session. I am done flexing. But it is a genuinely good example of like, that account has trash IVs. Yeah, that account has trash IVs with like that Decidui and an underpowered Toxapex. Yeah, run what you have. Run what you have. My opinion on that has changed drastically. I feel when I was less good of a battler, I thought IVs mattered more for Go Battle League, and now that I have improved, I think they don't matter nearly as much. This is tough for Galax Bolton. Goes for the catch attempt. Doesn't get it. All the energy's banked, which is good for him, but all the Azu energy was banked because he didn't get the catch. Honestly, my Decidueye wasn't even winning cap in the mirror either. It was just bad. It was just bad. Nice overfarm by King Goat. Not like this. Does he just combo with the tail now? Ooh, predicted the combo! And then gets the play rough caught. King Oat over predicted here. And now Galax with the punish. Gets to put Serp on it. And suddenly this is a brand new game because Serp is no longer in bad alignment like it would have been. Wait 2 more days, Osmond, then yes. Goes for the frenzy. Yeah. Wait until the 21st at 10 a.m. local time. That's when the Steeled Resolve event starts. Will we see a Leaf Tornado debuff? It's 50-50. Come on, Leaf Tornado. Show us the money. Yay, Leaf Tornado! We love Leaf Tornado debuffs in this household. And now Drapion just absolutely shreds. Like, had to switch out to reset the debuff, but this Drapion energy just goes everywhere. Yes, I do. Yeah, it is a safe switch talent, yeah. Something that was very cool was I queued into Mr. Yakai yesterday running the same team, and I lost to him because he has the world champ diff, and he's just better than me. And he was like, "Yo, thanks for the team. I ran it because of your video and had 4 straight positive sets." And I was like, "Let's go." That was a very like humbling moment that to have Yakai watching my channel is very cool. Like when I interviewed him at Worlds, he mentioned that he was familiar with the content and watched it, but people can just say that. So for it to actually be true was very cool. Yo, thank you so much, FF, gifting to Pirate King Wings. That's very fitting, considering our goal is a pirate-themed stream. Never saw so many Arianos lie to it in your live. Oh no. Oh no, to a pirate stream, Kurt. To a pirate-themed stream. The Leaf Tornado Man, Leaf Tornadoed. All right. Can he get the 2-0 here? Oh, what a dominant lead. You can see there, he's like, you gotta be kidding me. He ran so AVA. Look at that look here, hold on. Look at him. Look at his face right there. It's like, oh God. He ran, oh, Arianos Azu AVA to Corsola. Oh, that is so painful. And he just banks the energy and goes Azu. That is brutal. And here he's basically just throwing away the Azu because Azu is the one good matchup that Ariados has into this line. Yeah, Azu, if it's a good Corsola can 2 play roughs are thrown, 2 nightshades are thrown. You get the farm down with Astonish, and then Corsola leaves with a move. It's so bad into Corsola. Like a good Corsola absolutely shreds it. And the reason I know this is because I have a student who has a really good Corsola, and I've watched it do terrifying things. I don't have a good Corsola. I mean, regardless, I think you can kind of just hard pivot Drape here, no? Like, both trainers would love to hard pivot Drape. He's gonna shield. Can you ever snipe with 2 stings here? Ah, oh, didn't go for it. Didn't go for it. No! And then you just go Corsola to tank the move. Like, these new shadows at best are side grades. They will just have different matchups to the regular. I would give a slight edge to the OG versions, but you can play the shadow versions and still have success. Yeah, this is a level of over. And this obviously does, like, a lunge from an Ariados would do more, so that's why he no shields here. But Ari is in a really bad spot. Cap tie's there. That's an unfortunate cap tie. But I guess what he can do is clock will be up. Is you can go, honestly, for a slight undercharge here and then just course. Farm it down. Well, I guess it's debuffed, so you don't need the undercharge. Oh my god, he stings down. Jesus. Yeah, it's cooked. It's cooked. Sounds good, FF. Will do. Have a good evening. Galax, the Leaf Tornado Man. He advances. Entire top 4 is Corsola. Oh, God. Anacore versus Galax Kolton. I agree, Icelandic Lapras. I'm so excited to go to my local park and catch Galarian Corsola to power it up and use it at a regional tournament. Let's go! All right, game 1, Anacore versus Galax Kolton. Superior into for Alligator. Oh, he read triple weak. What's he done? What's he done? Triple weak! He ran triple weak to Serp against the Leaf Tornado Man! There's no way! Come on, debuff, debuff, debuff! Oh, no debuff. That is crazy! How do you run 3 losing matchups against the Leaf Tornado Man? That's literally what he's known for. Leave tornadoing people. Oh my goodness. Like, in general, he's soft to serve, but like, he has play. He has play. I mean, he doesn't have play in this game. Well, Kevin, that could potentially be an interesting play. Does he do it here? There we go. There we go. He did it. He did it. Leaf Tornado this man immediately. That's 6. He's looking at the team sheet being like, is that crunch? That's 6. Yeah. Leaf Tornado, let's go! As an avid fan of the Leaf Tornado Man, he undercharges here. No debuff is criminal. That undercharge gives him a farm down. Oh boy. He's gonna... Okay. This will be a fun one. He Leaf Tornadoes. But you're guaranteed to get a Leaf Tornado onto the Fisk. And there's an Icy Wind loaded on the Dugong. Let's go. That's awesome, Justin. Congrats. He's been 0 for 2 on Leaf Tornado debuffs. No way he goes 0 for 3. There it is. Right on cue. Our first Leaf Tornado debuff. This is terrific stuff. Now his attack is -3. This is the saddest U-Fist the world has ever seen. Yeah, there has never been... Honestly, it's worth it, Devi. Go for it. There's never been a sadder U-Fist than that one. -3 attack, 2 shield flex. Brutal. The Drippy unresisted the Mud Bomb, right? He leads Serp again, and now it's into Corsola. Versus Corsola, honestly, I think you want the damage. I'm fully expecting him to actually Frenzy here. Especially in a game in which he threw that many Leaf Tornadoes. Frenzy, to me, makes a lot of sense. Yeah, double Frenzy makes entirely too much sense here. You can consider a bait, but honestly, I'm too risk averse personally. I like guaranteeing the knockout if he tries to call the Leaf Tornado, and he does. He has, what does he have in back? Dugong Gator. Oh, Lord. That Gator could get annoying. That Gator could get annoying. He brings in the Gator. He's gonna get Leaf Tornadoed. Oh, no. Do we see a debuff? No, we do not. No, we do not. He banks all the energy. His lines are a little confusing to me, if I'm being honest. And Galax is getting very unlucky with Leaf Tornado debuffs. He's 1 for 4 in this set. And for Galax, you just always want to have stored energy. If you can just always farm up to 2 before throwing, you're in a pretty nice spot. How do you get Dust? A lot of the times they will have boosted Stardust events and just play during those. That's how I always have like 5 mil Dust on standby. And look at that, he will farm to 2 and throw. Also, yeah, winning in GBL helps. Ooh, cap ties there. Yeah, this doesn't KO, and then he can just let it go and swap. That's the downside of banking like 100. Yeah, he made a misplay there. He thought he could get another move, but realized he couldn't. I mean, he still should be... wait. Might be losable. Hold on. Might be losable. Was a lose con found? I think a lose con might have been found, boys. UL Serp incoming. Holy shit. I mean, he's still not quite Hydro range, but it's very close. Yeah, I think he actually wins it. That's really unfortunate. Hey, have a good one, Cookshock. I appreciate you stopping in. Oh, he lives it! Wow. Yo, what's up, Galax? He said, stupid Gator dealing too much damage. Oh, he lives it. You had such bad Leaf Tornado luck in this set. 1 for 4 is brutal. Yo, Cameron became an Ultra League member. Thank you for supporting the content, homie. Appreciate that. Get that spray going. And we get to update. Now we get to update that. Let's go. Icelandic Lapras says debuffs never work. Okay. Speaking of Icelandic Lapras, hello trainer versus ZZ. Yo, what's up, Talon? Came home from late shift. Happy to see the watch party. Welcome in, man. We are happy to have you. Hope you're able to put your feet up, get a nice cold or warm beverage, depending on the temperature where you're at, and enjoy. We're in winners finals, Gambino. Icelandic Lapras, Shadow Drapion, Corsola, Shadow Annihilate, Shadow Jumpluff, Diggersby, and Azumarill. And Z's Wireless with a shiny Bibarel, Charjabug, Diggersby, Corsola, Annihilate, Talonflame. Usually next to the subscribe button, there's a join button, Ethan. But if it doesn't show up for you, then I can grab a link. Because there are individual links. So if it doesn't show up for you, then I can grab a link for you. Just let me know. Lamar with a huge fumble. Uh-oh. Damar Hamlin? Oh, the script is in. The script is in. Oh, Bibarel into Ape? Oh my goodness. Charjabug save switch. Answered with Corsola. Yo, what's up, Neon? Welcome in. But yeah, for Ethan who asked, I believe that is the link that takes you to becoming a channel member if you're interested. Because I know for some people on mobile, it just doesn't show up. But yeah, Bibarel into Corsola is weirdly annoying because Power Gem does way too much damage. Like, look at that shit. That's so much health gone. And now as the Annihilate, you have to decide, do I let the Surf go? He says yes. And the moment he sees Talon, he's cooking. Shadow Bib, I've tried it. It's so frail, man. Of course, those straight win series. Yeah, it's horrifying. It's horrifying. But yeah, that's just a complete line call there. Yeah, Bib hits hard as hell. But at this point, if you're Lapras, I mean, you can just let the Azu go. Like, your job is done now. And you are, yeah, and you're going to win cap over the Talon, so you're good. Goodbye. Why Shuckle? Shuckle's my boy. You've seen no Clodsire? Correct. Because people want to run Drapion and they don't want to throw another slap weakness on the team. Yeah, Bib's attack stat is crazy. Mailman Dave. Ooh, Diggersby into Drapion. Bad lead for Icelandic Lapras. Yo, what's up, Septile? Septile asking the investigative journalist questions. Gastro is very alignment dependent. That's why people don't like using it. The full send. The shield. Yeah. Gastro is very like feast or famine. Like, if you're in battle alignment with a Diggersby, you can play your way out of it in a lot of situations, barring like Annihilate. Outside of Annihilate, even if you're against the water, Diggersby can at least have play. Gastrodon into Jumpluff, you just lose. Gastrodon into any flyer, there's no hope. Gastrodon into any grass, there's no hope. It is just so inflexible that's why the regional competitors do not want to touch it with a 10-foot pole. ZZ's still not baiting. Cap tie. Ooh, hold on. If he bubbles down with Azu, he could as well Astonish down. That's also an option. Like, Astonish down, you would have to take a move, but the bubble down is actually going to force the alignment he wants. The pacing's too bad, Exhibit. Because now, he has to go Corsola. And this sets up Icelandic Lapras' Corsola to sweep. Yeah, this is actually a pretty sick spot to be in. Will I be live tomorrow? Probably. Oh, he gets the energy advantage. Oh, that's smart. That's smart. That's very, very smart. Oh my goodness. ZZ saw the playbook and said no. And now, I mean, 2 Nightshades will add up, so I think he has him here. I think he'll barely live the 2 Nightshades, but it's about the Astonishes after. Yeah. He might live this on 1 HP. This would be an Azu IV moment. Does live it on 1 HP, but Astonishes down, and we're going now to what could be a pivotal game 3. This is a best of 5, by the way. Whoever wins game 3 obviously can have a big advantage. Oh, Charja into Corsola. Devastating for ZZ. He's going to pivot into his own Corsola. Icelandic Lapras is very weak to his Corsola in the back, so he's fine staying in here. And he now knows Charja has energy in back. Bib up energy is also a little bit scary, but I guess he's gonna get good damage on it with course. Beaver, like, in an advantage can be annoying for Pluff. Oh, hard pivot Annihilate. Knows the clocks are not up. So much damage there. Literally told him, how could you pivot Coruscant and do a Drapion Diggersby team? That's fair. And Ice Punch here. I think Ice Punch does do slightly more damage here. But I guess with the boosted counters, maybe it evens out. Well timed. There's still 2 shields to hide behind here. They're the same damage. Oh, gotcha. Good to know. And now it's all up to Pluff. And the Beaver is not a bulky boy. Yeah, he's forced to throw an alignment. But this allows Icelandic Lapras to double up. Or in this instance, just get enough farm to be able to outspeed the Charger. Nice. All right, Icelandic Lapras up 2-1 in winners finals. ZZ gotta win the next 2. We just saw Mandy team earlier. Ooh, Drapion into Talonflame. Oh man, Charjabug just gets Corsola. Oh, this alignment is so bad. Oh, good heavens. Good heavens. ZZ has to flip this or he's cooked. Yeah. He shields. Yeah, he is going to have to flip this. Open Geo, there can be arguments made for both. Good timing by ZZ. Icelandic Lapras just letting it go. He's saying, my Shadow Annihilate is going to beat everything. I need you to understand. ZZ's selling out for swap, but I think Shadow Annihilate is just going to take multiple lives. Oh, tries for the combo. ZZ predicts it. I mean, at this point, he can just click shield. Like, he has multiple ways to win this game. He has multiple ways to win this game. He can just, yeah. That's the easiest one. 2 shield Annihilate. Yeah. How do you beat the very undead angry ape, chat? That's a trick question. You don't. You lose badly. He's gonna bait. They are chatting quite a bit. Cap tie him. Yeah. That's what happens when you run more anti-meta stuff. It ends up oftentimes being a lot more alignment dependent. And he knows that he can just click shield and click Rage Fist. GG. And Icelandic Lapras with the 3-1 victory now advances to grand finals and a guaranteed top 2 finish. So no matter what happens, he's going to be walking away with a medal and some pretty nice winnings. All right, losers finals, Zizwilus versus Galax Kolton. Here we go. Charge a bug into Superior, not what you're hoping to see as Galax Kolton. He's so ABA weak to this. This is going to be a tough game. He shields the Superior. Superior is incredible in back. Goes for the Leaf Tornado. Fishing for a debuff. Come on, get the debuff. Please. There's the debuff right on cue. Go for a Frenzy. This will do quite a lot of damage. Issue his course is rough in the back. Catch on Azu? No catch on Azu. He just lets it go. Goes for the Frenzy. How bad does ZZ want swap? ZZ lets it go. So Galax takes swap. In comes Bibberl, gets that snipe down. Does he make the read and put Corsola? He does not. And that's going to be a game 1 win for Zizwilus. Oofda. This is a set down the phone moment when the backlines are revealed. Yeah, this is so painful. Absolutely brutal. Okay, fires off the play rough. Bibberl shields, but I mean, getting the shield is irrelevant, unfortunately. Surely this is a play rough. We promise. Yeah, he might not even show the third. Yeah, nah, he will. Forgot he had a shield. He's at this point praying it's Talon. Across the team sheet, the list of things that he can beat is Talonflame. Even Annihilate, I think, is tanking a Rage Fist. Oh, sorry, is tanking the Nightshade and making a Rage Fist. But yeah, he's setting it up to where he can try and win, like, against Talon, but it's just Diggersby. Oh, no. So painful. So painful. Don't we all just love the Diggersby Corsola interaction so much? Bibberl, Superior, much better lead. Talon save swap. Shadow underscore P. Yo, that's a cool find. Diggersby Corsola is worse. Diggersby Corsola is worse, definitely. For sure. He will shield up the Brave Bird. Charge is going to be annoying, but I think this is a win for Galax. I just don't trust in Charger to do Charger things. He's staying in to bank a ton of energy. He stays into Leaf Tornado. Oh my goodness. He stays into Leaf Tornado, desyncing the timers. It only works if it debuffs, and it doesn't debuff. Oh no! He took a huge gamble desyncing the timers to get the debuff, but he doesn't get it. And that immediately puts him on the back foot here. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Yo, what's up, Brady? I love the Aquatail bait because he has 2 shields. What's up, Cheesy? Nah, Leaf Tornado is the boy. I did do the Shadow Ho raid day, yes. Leaf Tornado is 50-50. Now he'll be going Frenzy. He's pretty close to a move on Drapion. He should just win this. Because Frenzy's going to do too much. As long as he just goes Frenzy, he's good. Yeah. He needs to double up. He can't get it. And Galax evens it up. 1-1. Annihilate Drapion. Oh, that's a good lead for ZZ. Bad lead for Galaxico Bolton. No, and it's the double normals and Corsola again. Oh, no. Corsola useless in back. This is 2-1 instantly. Unless he like throws away the Corsola, but even then, Azu's not 1v2ing. He baits out Bibarel, but the Diggersby is just gonna shred him. He ran a line so weak to Serp, and Galax didn't bring it. That's unfortunate. Hyperfang player up. That's a cap tie. Azu has no hope of winning that cap tie. And seeing this, it's so brutal. Your only hope is that for some reason ZZ just lets the Ice Beam go, but he should just always shield this. Galax, if you're still in chat, did you ever use the Marowak? Did you ever use the Marowak? Or was that just bench pressure? Now we see the Fire Punch bait and the eye roll. He gets the catch. He did use it? Gotcha. Yeah, but I lost when using it, so I stopped. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, this poor Corsola, man. It's a magnet for that Diggersby. And as long as Diggersby always just farms the 2, there's just no way. Oh, there was a Stratton Galax Kolton matchup? Oh, that's cool. But yeah, we're on to game 4 after this one. Because you can try and combo, but there's still the shield. The issue is you can just never get through the shield. You beat 2 to 1 by 2 turns? Gotcha. Managed the hell out of Drapion? Gotcha. After ZZY beat me the first time, I don't think I brought Kwak again. Gotcha. That makes sense. Oh yeah, because he just 2 shielded through it with the Annihilate. I remember that. Corsola into Talonflame, okay. Fine lead. Talon does win 2s, which is annoying. But Corsola in not the 2s does pretty well. Doesn't throw it. Interesting. Letting ZZ apply the first pressure of the match. Lets it go. That's a Brave Bird. That absolutely rocks it. In comes Bibarel. Will be able to bank and then bring in the Serp. Go for the Leaf Tornado. Bibs Glassy. Do we see the debuff? Come on. Leaf Tornado. Yes. We love Leaf Tornado. Charge is going to be tough, but there's a lot of energy. He should be able to get 2. He should be able to get 2 Nightshades. And getting 2 Nightshades should be the difference maker. Yeah. Switches out, gets the 2 Night. Oh no, oh no. At 9, you have 2 Nightshades, but you only have 1 Power Gem. And no DRE. Dang, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that's game. I think with double Nightshade, because Nightshade would put it pretty close to Play Rough plus bubble range. But it's a hard call to make in the moment after you've done an insane amount of battles in a row. Like, you've played dozens and dozens of battles, all against the best, and you're trying to remember perfectly where their energy's at when you're fatigued. So it's tough, because had he banked 2 Nightshades, then he could have got double gem, and I imagine that's what he was thinking, was he had double Nightshade banked, and you can do 1 and have double gem, but he had 8 instead of 9 banked. It's not perfect timing to clunk, but I like throwing then just because you can force the first shielding decision of the match. So you are conceding 1 extra turn. But so Galax Kolton is eliminated. 3rd place finish still. If we can get some 07s for Galax Kolton, saluting him for another money finish. That's all he does. He really has to be one of the few players who actually makes money off of Pokemon Go because he so consistently finishes in the money. He's an absolutely brilliant player. All right, grand finals. Icelandic Lapras versus Zweilous. Icelandic Lapras only needs to win 1 best of 5. Zweilous needs to win 2 best of 5s because he's coming from the loser side of the bracket. Also, Zweilous' team doesn't really have, like... This will be an interesting game. This will be an interesting game. Oh, Drapion into Corsola. Great lead. Great lead. The safe switch Diggersby. Answered with Pluff, so he's expecting Talon in the back. He's expecting Talon in the back. The only reason you make that counter swap is if you're reading Talon third. Considering travel cost of taxes is still a loss. Oh, that's unfortunate. I forgot about taxes. I forgot about taxes. Oh, this is Fat Fingers meant to click the Azu. Gotcha, okay. We see the double shield. ZZ heavily prioritizing Diggersby health. Ooh, catch on Charjabug. Catch on Charjabug. What's that, Kevin? I'm hearing you're coming out of retirement for the Milwaukee Regionals. Wow, that is breaking news that I'm just now hearing. It's crazy stuff. Hot off the presses. Do not fact check this. Do not fact check this. Well, Gambino, Kayshawn competed at 1 tournament and had winnings. So he is well versed in getting taxed on winnings because he competed in 1 tournament and got winnings. He needs to exercise some bald demons. He needs to exercise some bald demons. I do play Master League, yes. And on Corsola, the fact that he farmed to 7 here and didn't panic throw on 5 tells me he's locked in. Tells me he's locked in. Like, he wins anyway, but it tells you the mentality of the battler. It tells you the mentality of the battler. I'm way too washed at this point. I have nothing for this meta now. Nah, you're not washed. All you have to do is, at some point between Tuesday and Sunday, throw up a magnetic lure on the house stop that you definitely have, and then catch a rookie D, and then you're back in the game. Icelandic Lapras has day 2 before Justin. But I don't believe he has gone this far now. All right, and if you don't have a house stop, I will be FedExing you one rookie D. Nah, that's the plan, Chad. That's the plan. I just have to make a new alt account, catch a bunch of rookie D, and then be like, yo, trade for these. The plan. I am joking, but Yeah. Yeah, I will just FedEx him a flash drive that just has a Word document that has the login info. Oh, Annihilate and a Diggersby say it ain't so. Save switch charge bug, but this isn't a counter either. It used to be a counter, but with Rage Fist, it's not a counter. Unfortunately, my friends, this is full, Ethan. Yeah, you just counter the shit down now. But yeah, like Tuesday early afternoon, I will hopefully have a rookie D by then. You always play against Icelandic Lapras in DBL and copy his team immediately thereafter. Confession time. That's fair. Oh, this reminds me. Icelandic Lapras, sir. I have something that I need to tell you. You are too good of a player to be using a bum-ass move like Bulldoze on your Zygarde trainer. Run a real moveset. I think it was Weedle who queued into you and then mauled it to me because you had Bulldoze. And I was like, he's too good of a player to be running shit-ass Bulldoze. He says, I've proven debuffs are the way. Crunch is a good move. Bulldoze is a bad move. Well, if you get debuffs with Bulldoze like how you get Crunch, maybe. Maybe. But anytime Bulldoze doesn't get a debuff, you're like, wow, that was the worst charge move in the game. I'm super happy I threw it. In comes the Corsola. Course, if it lands a gem, can Astonish down in the 2s, but this isn't the 2s. So he can just go straight Crunch, and he should be fine here. Yeah. I mean, you tank the first, right? In case of a debuff. He shields, and he gets debuffed! He throws on alignment! No! No! Icelandic Lapras, no! Don't throw an alignment! Don't throw an alignment! Oh my god, he still lives it! He still lives it! Sir! 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 He says never punished? Oh my god. Stressing us out for no reason. What the hell? Alright, game 3. Talonflame into the Azumarill. And he's just laughing. He's just laughing. He goes Bibarel. Play rough. For practice battles, I battle against members of my Discord. I just put out a ping and then whoever's free and wants to battle can battle. So that's how I was able to test stuff like the Shadow Diggersby. Kevin says, I hear if you get swept in the grand finals, you're forced to retire. I don't think you were forced to retire. I'm pretty sure you chose that. That was self-imposed isolation. Once he sees the third, he can just so freely just let Corsola do Corsola things. Yeah, ZZ's just getting redded every turn in this finals. Incin doesn't even KO Dre from there. Charja. I would have liked to see a double tail here, but it shouldn't impact the game regardless. Because this is Corsola. Good timing as always. Crunch is better when you debuff 100%. Yes. In comes Talon. You just throw on Nightshade on 3 and then pivot out to absorb the energy, and Course is just winning. This is when you're happy that you built a fat Azu. Because at this point, ZZ has to bird to kill, and if he birds, he just gets astonished down by Course. So Icelandic Lapras just never shields here. And you see that instantly, he knows. He knows. He knows. The only way I lose is if I shield the fly, so I just don't shield the fly. Yo, congratulations, Adrian. In comes Charja. Charja needs to live 3 Astonishes here. It only lives 2. He's at back-to-back X Scissors. Icelandic Lapras, he knows Talon has a move. He can't shield. He knows he still can't shield. And he clicks Nightshade. And Icelandic Lapras is the 2025 Birmingham Regional Champion. Big congratulations to Icelandic Lapras. Icelandic Lapras, what move update would you give to Lapras to make it not be terrible? He's done it. Well done, trainer. The sweep of ZZ. And he has his Lapras plush too. Oh, did he forget to sign out of the phone? Oh, he used to sign the match slip. But yeah, big congratulations. Sparkling Aria plus Icicle Spear. I like it. I like it. Oh, it's Psywave, of course, yes. Alright, chatters. Oh, that is it. The regional is done. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. I will have to update our member goal here to the correct number. Alright, I appreciate y'all. Thank you for hanging out. I'm gonna go eat some dinner. Yeah, I will be back. Probably streaming some actual GBL tomorrow. Alright. Peace.